Hi, I'm Chef Ethan Stoll, owner of Anchovies and Olives Restaurant. Today I'm sharing a recipe of Gordal olive and lemon marmalade with you. So the first thing I have to do for my recipe is taking some of my lemons. As you can see, I've already pre-cut some of them. I'm basically cutting them in 8 sections lengthwise, because what I want to do is I want to get as many of these seeds out as I can. And I also want to have some of the outside of the lemon, some of the inside as well. And all the stuff that's left over, which is all the edible part, what we're going to do is we're just going to slice it up. And that's going to be the heart of our marmalade. In this particular one, we have lemons and water and sugar, all in equal parts by weight. We're going to blanch the lemons in just regular water, not salted at all. We're going to blanch them 3 times. So what that really does is that takes away all the bitterness of the lemon, and it kind of washes it out, and it just leaves you with the sweetness of the lemon and the tenderness of the lemon without all the harsh bitterness. So I'm just going to add this to the water now. So that's cooking. It's going to probably cook for about 5 minutes, and then we'll strain it and repeat that a couple times. Okay, so we've boiled our lemons 3 times now. I'm about to strain them. This is the 3rd time boiling. I'm gonna strain it here for convenience. Just gonna kind of let those dry for a little bit. We're gonna go on to the next step right away. In the same pot you cooked them in, it's totally fine to use that. I add my sugar. I'm adding the water. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cook this over medium heat until it starts to caramelize just a touch. Okay, so now we've got our sugar and water kind of lightly caramelized here. All we're gonna do is just add the blanched 3 times lemons to this. Make sure you get all the pulp in there. And then after that's done, we'll fold in our Spanish Gordal olives and have that kind of cook just for a second, because you don't really want to cook the olives too much, but you do want to get them heated up and really incorporated into the marmalade. Okay, so your marmalade is going to be cooking for about 25 or 30 minutes. In the meantime, while that's working, you should go ahead and cut your olives. I have got some of them already done, but all I'm doing is just quartering these things lengthwise, and that's about it at this point. So now it's been 25-30 minutes for the marmalade to cook, and we have our olives here that have all been quartered. I'm just going to fold those Gordal olives in. Now what I really like about this is when you're working with Gordal olives, which is a nice Spanish olive, they've really got a nice thick body to them. And it's got a nice sweet brine to it, which is really complemented nicely with the lemons, and particularly this marmalade. So I'm just going to fold this in a little bit, make sure it gets nice and incorporated. I'm going to put it back on the stove for just a few minutes to kind of cook the olives. And this is, this isn't your traditional marmalade. This is more along the lines of a marmalade that's going to really taste good with our manchego. So put this back on the stove for just a second. We'll get our manchego out, and as I said, this is a Spanish manchego. It's a sheep's milk cheese, and they go great with things like olives. I like this combination quite a bit. That. I'm gonna cut a few pieces here, stacking these up. I also made a few simple crostinis to put with this. Okay, and now our marmalade's done. I'm gonna take it out. Pour it into a bowl. I'm just going to put this bowl in the refrigerator to cool. Okay, so now the marmalade has chilled. We're going to get it out of here. So it's just a really simple dish. We're just going to serve this just as a garnish to this, and it's, and this is really something you can do as an appetizer, as a snack, any kind of thing going on here. Okay, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil as well. And there you have it. A little aged manchego cheese, a little Spanish Gordal olive, and lemon marmalade with a little crostini. Enjoy.